You are now tuned in to Speaking Through the Bars, speaking to Panic the Guru, co-host.
What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Clean, co-host of Speaking Through the Bars. We appreciate you for tuning in and listening to this show.
We want to let y'all know that we have some interesting people, gentlemen, females, males, and ladies, that's going to be coming on to the show. And they're going to be giving us they experience firsthand what they've been through and where they are today. And hopefully it can motivate some of the incarcerated individuals and also motivate me and Shadi.
People who's currently incarcerated, who's doing their best to rehabilitate themselves, being that docs do not have the proper programs in order to rehabilitate us. We have to take it in our own hands to rehabilitate ourselves in order to have a successful transformation back into the community and stay in the community. It's individuals who was in the same situation that made it. And we want to bring those voices to your ears in order so y'all can hear the stories of how they did their bit when they was locked up and how they stayed home when they came home, what they did in order to stay home. We feel like this is good content because it's a stigma on people who's incarcerated. In order to break that stigma, we have to show people in the community that is successful stories out there. In order to show people that successful stories out there, we need the individuals who was incarcerated and made it home and stayed home, and still staying home, and who only want to stay home to come on this podcast to tell their story. Because your voice is uplifting. It might help someone who's in this situation right now, who need to hear from you in order to have that confidence when they leave this place.
It's just good to have a platform of this nature in order for people to hear voices of people who's currently incarcerated and who's currently feeling the pain and who knows what it takes in order to wake up every day in a situation like this and have to keep your head high in order to make it back home to your family. Because, being in situations like this is either going to make you or it's going to break you. So we decided to let this situation make us. With that being said, we didn't let our circumstances determine what we do. We determined our circumstances, and we brought this platform to the world because we figured that we got content that the world needs to hear.
It's not just about doing time, but it's about making time.
Every day, it's a struggle. Family, friends, relationships, kids. Every day, we as incarcerated individuals, our goal is to keep in contact with the people that love us and that we love too. So with our limited resources and access to the community, we feel like this was the best way to be heard in order to show that you have brilliant minds that's sitting behind these walls and who's thinking of how they can make themselves and put themselves in a better predicament when they get on the opposite side of these gates.
We be showing listeners as far as people's the difference on the person's first day incarcerated to their last day incarcerated to their first day when they came home and to what they doing today.
We hope that the stories that we could bring to the listeners can inspire somebody to do better in their life. Because all it takes is one mistake, and all it takes is one right move. It's up to you to make the right choice. And all we could do is bring a few people in front of you. And the people that we do bring in front of you to hear, we hope that they can inspire you to want to do better yourself.
And to all the brothers and sisters that's currently incarcerated, man, hold your head. You know what I'm saying? Continue on with your legal work and your battle. Don't give up. Take it one day at a time. Appreciate your support system that you have. Don't take it for granted. And it's going to get better, man. And again, you're speaking to Panic the Guru, also co-host for Speaking to the Bars. I want to give a shout out to our producers, Hakeem and Bucks. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for y'all, this wouldn't have been possible. We appreciate your love and support. I want to give a shout out to my family and friends for supporting me throughout this incarceration. And I'll be home soon. Let's tune in to Speaking to the Boss on IG, and it'll be also on several platforms as far as Spotify, Apple. Tune in, and we'll be recording real shortly.
Also, I want to give thanks to Sport, man, because he played a big role in this too. Appreciate everything you do for us too, man. I want to let my family and friends know that the ones who was here support me, I ain't forget about you. I appreciate everything. Y'all kept me sane through this time. Y'all kept me with something to look forward to. And I can't wait because greatness to come soon.